I think just being here has been just crazy. I don't think there was any bad parts yet. It was hard to get here. I lost my voice. We were tired last night. We finally got some sleep last night. So, but being here, it's crazy. I mean, you're just in the, like, this is where it's at. You know, there's just so much stuff going on. And you're completely out of your element. So it's kind of cool there too. But it's been like, everyone's been super nice. I mean, we've not had one issue within one person, and people have been helpful and respectful. So we're having a blast. So today we're gonna put the supercharger on, get all the coolant plumbed.
And then we're gonna download our first calibration file, fire the engine up, and then they're going outside for a little bit of driving and data logging in preparation for a chassis dyno.
I don't think there's gonna be any worries. I think it's gonna be a pretty straightforward day. We should be done fairly quick, yeah.
So yeah, a good day for us today is getting our calibration file in there, making sure the truck runs, everything works well, and getting several data logs in of the parking lot driving. I think we're ahead of schedule. I think the data logging in the parking lot will be a big help to get a good head start for the chassis dyno tomorrow, so we can make our first hit on the dyno count.
Should we run the insulator under it?
Although, that's going to help with heat soak.
Yeah.
Wala kayong dalang top tool, no?
They say it does. We should got the wiring done.
Yes. The only thing is where the wire's got to go through. So that.
Going in?
Pretty well there.
Okay. Oh, easy. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Looks like all the gaskets are still on.
Yeah. Okay.
She in there?
Yeah.
It's in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ito po din na natin doon. Sabi natin pa dito tayo magpuputol.
What I wouldn't give for my toolbox right now. The valley cover, the position of the PCV port is not conducive with the factory connector, with the supercharger. You can't get the connector past the supercharger. So, they're just tight. That's going to go on as such. Yes? No, maybe?
What were we supposed to run? The factory airbox?
I supplied those.
Well, the AFE gave us these nice ones for a stock inlet manifold.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's good already. It's pretty nice.
Cut some off. You want to just hold it kind of up to that edge? Okay, so we'll cut it.
Okay.
I'll cut it at this one. I'll make it long. Okay. Thank you.
It must be this one second like that.
Yeah, no, I think will be enough. I'll cut it right here.
After here?
Yep, and then it should be right here. We shouldn't need the turn in it. I think we'll be alright. Well, if we come out of this without any blood, then it'll be a good story. Oh yeah, match made in heaven. So we can do this. Because this is gonna be.
No, I think
I don't know. We can try it. We'll source it out.
Yeah, it's possible to get bigger as well.
Yeah.
Only for getting that.
There we go. Okay. Look. Just like factory.
Is there any type of braking you're going to do to it?
Get it warm, drive it. There's not a lot we can do to it. I mean, you know, try and drive around out there as much as we can. Say that.
What is it normally on dyno? Like
40 minutes.
40 minutes of
varied load. I mean, third to half throttle, roughly. So right around a third throttle at 3,200. You go up another 5 or 6% at 4,000, another 5 or 6% at 4,800, and then it varies up and down from there. So. Did you find beer?
Yeah, I wish.
I was gonna say, that's awfully not nice if you're out getting beer without me.
Day 2 was putting the supercharger on, and again with the two guys from the local dealer, that went so smooth. You know, we worked with them to put the supercharger on. You know, they've done it. This truck actually had one on it before, so a lot of this cutting and little stuff was already done. The only real snag was they gave us a wrong cold air inlet that didn't fit with the supercharger. It had a stock one, so we had to modify some parts to make them fit, and it turned out pretty good. So we rolled out and just tried to get some break-in time on the engine. You know, varied the load, varied the speed, no wide open stuff right off the bat, and probably a good 25 to 30 minutes of doing that, and then started making some full throttle passes and just dialing the tune in for the evening. And you know, after I would say probably 5 or 6 file changes, we were feeling good about what we had, making some 4-wheel drive pulls out there and launching the truck pretty hard.
The truck goes hard in 4-wheel drive on a launch. We only had so much runway back there, so we can only get to about the top of second gear, but I think we made some pretty good pulls under load and got some good data. Yeah, I mean, we're coming from behind, I think, because our truck is not broken in the drivetrain at all, so we got, you know, a new transmission, a new rear axle that really hasn't had any miles on it. I think the odometer said 28 kilometers when I looked at it. And the other team has a truck with some miles on it. I think it was around 20,000. So we tend to find that the more miles the car has, up to a certain point, the higher horsepower it makes. Some of the highest horsepower cars that we've tested on dyno with eco packages have been some of the higher mileage ones. So that could be a little bit of a disadvantage. We just need to make sure to kill it with the calibration and come out swinging.